So I'm recording now.
Okay.
Um, what I'll get you to do at first was just introduce yourself to the recorder and just state the name that you'll be saying on the release form.
Okay. Well, my name is Al, so I go by. So she was going off to university, and so she wanted to, I guess, do it before she left, and she was just trying to get me drunk or like just do drugs or something, right, to get me in the mood. And I really wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really do anything. Like I didn't want to do it, right? I don't know how she did it, but it felt like there was like it was just I had to do it. I couldn't leave. It was just I don't know what it was. It was just ridiculous. Maybe I didn't feel like I was good enough for something, or this is like like to me, she was always like the victim. We were kind of just like lying down or whatever, and she started just you know doing stuff. So I let like this person like do stuff to me for like years, and I didn't really like it. Like I was forced into doing really weird things I really didn't want to do, including like injecting stuff, right? That I really and ingesting things I really didn't want to ingest. I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like I was stuck in this kind of like nonstop, like nymphomaniac kind of sexual, like I just didn't know the repercussions of breaking up, and I just I guess didn't have the strength to do it. But eventually it did come down to that. And a few months later, I found out that she made up lies about me. She accused me of being a woman beater. So that's where I got stuck. And a lot of my friends, even after the breakup, were taking her side over it because I guess it's just a thing to do, I guess, right? Like, I mean, like you buy certain things as gifts for your significant other sometimes, I guess. And one of the things I bought was like a piece of jewelry, and it was very expensive. Like I didn't even have a job. I was just like working summer jobs and stuff, and I spent several thousand dollars of my money and savings to buy something like this. And um, she claimed that it was fake and it wasn't real. And but the weird thing about that was one of my friends that I bought the piece of jewelry off from because her uncle was a jeweler who customized it and placed and selected the clearest diamonds for me and the best colors. And she stopped talking to me. Like this was one of my closest friends. She stopped talking to me because she's like, well, I knew her longer, right? But I mean, and with no evidence, no nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no base at all. Um, my life was ruined. My reputation's ruined to the point where this person wrote a book under a different alias, uh, like as a biography of what happened to her, and it got published because it's just like, how can you know what I mean? Like, how can you? Someone wrote a book about this. Someone made up lies and based their whole life around a lie and believed it so much, right? That like you could convince everyone. Um, and I think after that, like I ended up with like depression. It's weird. We were at this place called the Scarborough Bluffs, and um, then I was just standing there, and I was just like, wouldn't it be great, jumping off from here, like just to end it all? And then eventually, I was just like, well, what if I live? Like, if I fall and I live, that would really suck. I'm trying to build myself up. I'm trying to remember what doing social activity is, and like I'm recently like looking into like swing dancing for something, seeing how that goes. I think I could use that as a gateway to be more active and I guess social, and I think mainly social. We'll see. It's just I'm just trying to get back into like being normal again, and like swing dancing is physical, and it's just even if it's like a friendly like like a tap or something, like I won't like I just don't. touch anyone anymore. Like, I'm just afraid that I'm going to be accused of doing something that I really wasn't doing, right? Or had intentions of doing. I I don't trust people too easily anymore. There's always like this hindering like sense that everyone's just out to get you and they're just gonna, I guess, like do the same things. And um, it's odd. I always wanted to get married really young and have a family and whatnot. And I think this scenario has left me like so bitter about, I guess, like meeting the one or like meeting the right partner, I guess, ever. Like that I don't want to, because it just seems like, you think you really know a person and they hurt you in like the worst way possible. I have a friend at work, or I used to work with him. He kind of laughed about it. It was just kind of laughed off. It was just like, well, the hell, man. Like, you know, well, you got action. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's just like, well, yeah, but I didn't voluntarily ask for it, and I was kind of like coerced into it. And you know, like I just hope that like if my response is even like as stupid as I think it may be compared to what you might get from some other people, um, I just hope it brings some comfort in people, like especially victims, right? Male victims that have gone through like experience like this. I guess like I have reached like a really low point, and um, and it's just like it's just really one of those moments where you're just like, really, what am I doing? But it's, I guess everyone has their baggage, right?